Well, hello my friends. Spring has sprung around these parts, although at the time that you see this video, there are several inches of snow on the ground where I live. But this is the time of year when colds and flu can sometimes come around again, so I thought I would share with you my recipe for the way that I make elderberry syrup. Now, I'm sure there's some sort of regulation out there that says that I need to say these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. However, let me just say there's a lot of incredible information out there and legitimate studies done on the health benefits of elderberries, raw honey, and the spices that I'm going to be showing you that are used in this recipe. So I would encourage you to check those out on your own before we get started. It's pretty amazing, some of the information out there. We're talking great for digestive health, allergies, cold and flu, urinary tract infections, bladder infections, etc. So you're going to need dried elderberries, raw honey, manuka honey would be the best, but it's very pricey, and then ginger, cinnamon, and cloves. I will be using dried spices. You could also use fresh, but you'd be using them in different amounts if you choose to do that. So first we're going to need 2/3 of a cup of dried elderberries. You're going to want to measure this out and put it into a pot for boiling, simmering. Then we're going to need 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then half a teaspoon of cloves. Then to this we want to add 3.5 cups of water. We'll give that a bit of a stir and turn on the stove. We want to bring this mixture up to a full boil, and then as soon as it reaches a boil, you want to turn it down immediately to a simmer, and then we will be simmering this for 1 hour exactly. After an hour, you could give it a little stir. You'll see that it's much more concentrated and reduced. Now it's time to strain out the elderberries, and these can be given to your chickens or composted or whatever you'd like to do with them. They're not harmful now that they are cooked. You want to mash the elderberries, or at least I like to get all that good stuff out of the berries themselves and into the syrup. And then you want to let this sit and cool to room temperature. This is a very important step before you mix in the honey. We do not want to kill the good benefits of the raw honey that we're using, so make sure that mixture is cool first. Today I was able to find some manuka honey half price, which was fantastic. It's normally incredibly expensive, but research the benefits of that, even just a simple search. It's amazing. Antibacterial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory. Most honey has those properties, but this is a super honey. Then you want to give it a good stir, make sure it's well incorporated. We don't want that syrup or that honey settling to the bottom. And then go ahead and pour it into a jar or whatever container you'd like to keep it in the refrigerator. And this will save for up to 6 months in the refrigerator, if it lasts that long. Children love it. For adults, you want to administer 1 tablespoon every 4 hours after you have been exposed to colds and flu. And then for children, give 1 teaspoon every waking hour that they are sick. It is pretty tasty as medicine goes. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have the best of luck making your own elderberry syrup.